Yesterday's crossing. Okay, I decided to sort of pull out this deck. I haven't used it for a while, and it's quite a cool little deck actually. I quite like it, and sort of a bit different. It was given to me as a gift anyway, and I thought it was quite cool. Anyway, so I sort of pulled it out, had a good read of the cards, had a look at some of the spreads, keeping it simple. I love it, absolutely. I quite like it. Quite a cool little deck. Anyway, like it's not my go-to deck all the time, but it's a deck that I do like to sort of look at every now and then. And I like you read these guidebooks, right, that you get. Now you're not going to remember everything that the card, when they describe a card, right? You're not just going to describe everything. You're not going to remember all the keywords. But I know that the more you play with a deck, and when you're reading for yourself and you go through and you read the message in the book, you read that message, bits and pieces will stick to you, and so that next time you do a reading, intuitively something will stand out. So anyway, let's have a look and see what I just felt like, what's today going to bring? What's the message for today? Now, when I do these cards are not, when I do a reading, even if I'm reading for myself or reading for somebody else, we know we all have free will in how we choose to act and react, right? We all have free will. Tarot readings are not the be-end to all. They can give you guidance to what could happen, but remember, energies change, energies are fluid, and if you keep asking the cards the same question over and over again, things will change. There are changes going on. So I think tarot readings are a guide. They're a suggestion, and what you do with it is totally up to you. Right, let's have a look and see what cards flew out. Okay, the first card we got is King of Pentacles. And I feel like you've got to always look for your own opportunities. This is what the King of Pentacles is telling me. Stay grounded, be practical, be practical in what you're doing. Be logical. I think it's up to you to look for opportunities, that you see for yourself. I think that's coming out of it. Okay, you choose what you choose to focus on, right? With the Five of Cups, I think a lot of it is about you decide what you want to focus on. You decide whether with the challenges and things going on in your life, you choose to either focus emotionally on the stuff that keeps you down, or you choose to look at the things that you can change. I think that's kind of important there. Okay, it's interesting that even with all that shuffling, and I've had it for ages, and I didn't have it in order or anything like that, the Four of Cups also came out. So I think that's about building foundations, a sense of creating this sense of stability in our emotions. I know you might feel a bit bored or dissatisfied with what's going on in your life, and you might be offered something. I feel like you're being offered something, and so it's up to you whether you take that offer. You've got to remember, you always have free will when it comes to what's going on in your life. The cards are telling you to look for opportunities, to decide on what you're going to focus on. Look at whether you're actually going to take the offer you're given, and choose how you're going to react to the situation, how you're going to build emotionally what's important in your life. Okay? It's up to you to strategize, to plan in your life, to take note, to be able to look at what you're rushing into with your plans or ideas. I think sometimes it can be a reminder to sort of slow down a little bit, take a moment to strategize and plan before you make any rash decisions or rash choices. Okay, we've got Ace of Wands. So it's an understanding, a breakthrough, a sense of foundations in regards to your passions, your desires in your life, your relationships. You know, it's about building foundation. You know, even with the aces there, I think that's that beginning, that foundation to build something new comes from your own thoughts, your own ideas, your own action. Oh, interesting, with Ace of Cups as well. So you've got two aces here. So it's definitely about that sense of a relationship on some level. I do feel like there's that sense of new beginning, new possibility that's in your hands, basically here. I feel like the choices, the decisions that you've got to make in regards to that new beginning, that building up of your relationships, your desires, your passions, comes from, it's in your hands. It's your choice. It's your possibility here. Oh, definitely. It's about you deciding what you want to bring into your life with the Seven of Pentacles here. You decide what's important to you. You decide what you want to bring into your life. So the cards are reminding you with the free will, the choices, the decisions about what you want. Knight of Pentacles, stay grounded. Take one step at a time. Slow and steady progress. You don't have to rush your journey. Whatever it is, it's all about your own free will, your own choices, your own action that you take. So remember to stay grounded, to slow and steady. Don't be always in a rush with that. It's interesting with the two knights there. Kind of interesting, because here you got two aces, two knights. You got 4, 5, 7. And the last one is King of Cups. So I think it's important to be kind, caring, generous, but don't let your emotions get the better of you. I think sometimes we can let our emotions sort of get the better of us. So it's important that we, you know, when we're talking about wanting a tarot reading or wanting some guidance from someone else, whether it's a counselor or psychologist or anything like that, remember, it's up to us to look at the opportunities that we're given. Don't let our emotions get the better of us. It's up to us to choose what we want in our life. To be slow and steady, not rushing. I think this is really important with this Knight of Swords and Knight of Pentacles, is a reminder to strategize and plan before you rush into battle. Slow and progress could be really important here before you rush into anything. Look at the choices that you make, the sense of, you know, what are you going to focus on? What's important here? What's going, you know, how do we choose how we react to the situation, at what we're being offered? I feel like we're being offered something. So we're looking for new opportunities, new possibilities. Comes from our own being practical, being logical in some way. So kind of interesting there. Okay, so that's what I think in regards to tarot readings are guidance. They are suggestions. They're not the end. They're not the bee's knees. They're not the top of the, you know, you don't have to follow the instruction. They are a guidance to what the energies are carrying at this time. And now the energies could be maybe your own thoughts, could be influencing what comes out, can be our own perception and what the cards mean as a reader. So a lot of times it's just important for you to know that the cards are suggestions, ideas, and you know, you always have free will in what you choose to do. And I think the cards are really specific in that. It's about you looking for opportunities, you deciding what you can focus on, you decide what's important, you know, what you want to bring into your life. You decide how you're going to react. Are you going to rush in, or are you going to slow down and take a breath for a minute and decide what you want to bring into your life? Are you looking for opportunities? You know, how do you create stability, balance, a sense of how do you overcome the challenges, emotional challenges that you have in your life? Kind of important. Okay, so that's it from me. Don't forget, check the links down below. Check the links on my channel. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care, and blessed be.